Good evening and welcome to Lisa Lovestone's Oracle card reading. I am Lisa Lovestone and I am a Reiki master and practitioner, and I do Reiki drumming, and I do Oracle cards and pendulum readings and dowsing rod readings, like, for yes and no answers. And anyway, I am going to read this deck, okay, the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. And then I'm going to also read the 7 energies, which is befitting for today because 02/22/2025 adds up to, what did I say? 15, and then you take 1 plus 5 equals 6, right? And then you've got 2, which is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So you've got 61, which I'm 61. And then you take that and you go 6 plus 1 equals 7. What? 7. And then we're gonna do 3 decks. So we're gonna do the healing spirits also. So we're gonna get what we need, because today is a very special day. And I just did a video about that, so you can watch that video if you want to. It'll be easy to find because I just did it a few minutes ago. Anyway, okay. So, I need to clean off my kitchen table desperately. Oh, that was so funny when I did that card reading. I still have not powdered these cards. They're still sticky. Dang it, wang it. I get done with them and I box them up. I forget. Anyway, so okay. So bless these cards, and may they speak to us. May I be intuitive and understand what I'm reading and help the collective and myself. May my guardian angel and my spirit guides help me choose the right cards, protect this area, and may we get the reading that is meant for today, for the collective and for me, because I'm part of the collective. We all are. If this resonates with you, that's wonderful. If parts of this reading resonates with you, that's okay too. Okay, well, here's one. Oh, that's 2. Well, I don't know if it's 2 because they're stuck. I'm going to say no. If it's meant to be, it'll come back in the reading. Okay, so, I mean, that flew right out. Open to love. Relationships, passion, fulfillment. So this card is saying be open to love. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Let me see if I can bring it a little. You just can't see. Shoot. I've got this thing that the cards, sit on, and then I try to put them here so you can look at the cards while I'm doing the reading. But I need this space. So, what is the rest of the message from this deck that we need to know? Okay. It came back. This is the card I said, probably not this card. It came back. Focusing on children. Pregnancy, birth, adoption. Well, I'm 61. I'm not having any more children. But I pray I have grandchildren by 2027. And I think I'm going to. Yeah. Because my son gets married next month. Okay. All right. And then, let's see if we have any more cards from this deck. I get really excited when I do card readings. I don't know why. I guess I'm excited about what it's going to tell us. Or even just me if I'm doing one for just myself. I don't know. That's what I love about oracle cards. And that's what I love about being a light worker. I work in the light of God, the light of Christ, the light of the Creator, the light of the Great Spirit. You know, this may have happened to you. I know it's happened to a lot of people. It's happened to me. I've had my tarot card readings at like little festivals a couple of times. And the readings were awful. They were horrible. They were like doom and gloom. Well, and I paid for them. So I freaking hated oracle cards and tarot cards. I wanted nothing to do with them. And I can't remember, but when I became Reiki 2, second level, all of a sudden I wanted to do oracle cards. And I thought maybe tarot cards too. I did buy one tarot card deck. It sits in my drawer. I don't ever do it. But I just really felt drawn to oracle cards. When I started reading them, I was like, they're not doom and gloom. It's all about the reader, what's in their heart, what's their intention. It comes through the cards. So be very, very careful about who reads cards for you. If they're a light worker, that's who you want to read your cards. If it's somebody who says, I'm a witch, and they have like a darkness around them. Not all witches are dark. I'm not saying that, but they're saying they're a witch and they have like a lot of darkness around them. Or even if they're not a witch and they have all that darkness around them, be perceptive, okay? And don't let them read cards for you, because you're going to get a bad reading. It's going to be negative. It's going to make you feel like crap. It's going to make you feel hopeless. Don't let them read your cards for you. Always go to like a Reiki practitioner. And not all Reiki practitioners, Reiki masters, not all of them are nice. Some people use Reiki for bad. Okay? Energy can be used for good or bad. Make sure you go to a light worker who has your best intentions in mind, calls upon your spirit guides, your guardian angel, and the highest beings of the highest and purest light that comes from the light of Christ, right? Or the love of Christ. Okay? All right, I guess this is the other card. Connect with animals, animal spirit guides, healing, past pets. Well, I rescue kitty cats. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any more cards. I usually don't get more than 3 from one deck. Yeah, I really need to put baking powder, baking soda on these Arm & Hammer. They're just really sticking. Okay. All right. So back to this card. This was the first card pulled. So be open to love. Let me look at this card for a minute. Be open to love in now relationships, okay? Love can be a love between two grown women who are friends, friendship love, right? I love my friend very, very much, okay? Relationship love with your children or your parents or relatives, okay? Be open to the possibility of love of a partner. I would love to have a partner, but I am very eccentric and I am a very different kind of person, okay? So it's not easy for me to find a partner, and you know, a lot of men want a girl that looks good in a bikini, and that's just not me. So, I don't know. Passion, fulfillment. But if somebody is looking for somebody with equal energy, you know, I could be that person. But I don't hold my breath for it. I am content with being a single lady. I'm okay with that. I'm 61. It's okay. But it would be cool to have a partner. Male or female, I guess. Because at this point, I don't even care. I'd like it to be a male, but you know, women are more open-minded. Sorry, guys. I just don't know a lot of open-minded men. And what I mean by open-minded is their mind is open to talk about all kinds of things. I don't know. Anyway, but this card, this is not just about me. It's also about you. So be open to love, relationships, passion, fulfillment. Be open to that. Let's see what the book has to say, what it wants to add to this. I could probably go ahead and move this thing now. Move it back so you guys can see the cards. There. Doo-dee-doo. All right, so what was the number on this card? Doesn't have a number. Open to love. Elemental P. Today is February 22nd, 2025. That's a bunch of twos. Should be right here. Open to love. Where is it? Elemental P. Open to love, page 72. Here it is. Pages were sticking. For centuries, the Kalasha have lived in remote villages in isolation between northern Pakistan's Chitral city and the Afghan border. Many of the Kalasha are blonde-haired and blue-eyed. Oh, they have a different name. That's the Persians? who are the blonde-eyed? Anyway, okay, never mind. Let me just continue with this. Many of the Kalasha are blonde-haired and blue-eyed, a look that is much different to other tribes in Pakistan. The Kalasha also stand out for their culture and outlook on life. Traditionally, the Kalasha are polytheistic, believing in and worshiping many gods and goddesses. The Kalasha prefer to make love, not war. I like these people. How come I've never heard of them? The Kalasha prefer to make love, not war, and they have a unique approach to relationships. The Kalasha women are sexually liberated, and loveless liaisons hold no appeal for these spirited women. Kalasha women can choose their husbands, but if the union doesn't work out, she can contact another man she likes. She can let him know how much her current husband paid in dowry for her, and the new husband-to-be can then have to pay double that dowry price. In Kalasha cultural traditions, a couple might elope and get married even if the woman is still married to someone else. The freedom of relationship Kalasha women have enjoyed for centuries is radically different from the patriarchal codes of many parts of the world. I love this. How come I've never heard of it? The ancestors speak. You are incredibly independent. This card is definitely for me. Is it for you? Please comment in the comment section. I want to know all about it. You're incredibly independent and don't often ask for help or let people in. That would be me. But it is okay for you to allow yourself to receive from others. You will not become weak or lose your independence. I just had this conversation with an old friend. If you open yourself up to people and relationships, you will not become weak or lose your independence if you open up yourself to people and relationships. Allow yourself to feel love, happiness, and fulfillment. It's bedtime. Be open to meeting people, Be open to meeting people, starting a relationship, and experiencing new things. Try not to feel guilty for wanting more for yourself. You deserve to be content and fulfilled. Commit to letting other people into your personal space. Allow yourself to enjoy life again. I really want to know who else this really resonates with. I'd be so interested to know, because that would mean you are like me, because this card is very, very, very much for me. Divinatory meaning. This card is letting you know that your relationship area needs attention. If you're currently in an intimate relationship, and I'm not, look at how you feel in your relationship at the moment. Are you in an intimate relationship? Take a deep breath through your nose and slowly exhale. Now think about your intimate relationship, okay? Take a step back and try to look at it from a higher perspective, like a bird's eye view, okay? Be your own best friend, okay? Step outside of yourself as your best friend, like your higher self, and look at this relationship, okay? Okay. Look at how you feel in your relationship. How does your relationship make you feel? How is it making you feel at this moment? So, how do you feel when you're with that person, and how do you feel when you're away from that person? When you're away from that person, do you get anxiety? Do you have fear? Red flags. Do you feel content? Do you feel cared about when they're not with you? Green flags. Be honest with yourself. That's why step outside of yourself and be your own best friend. Look at what you can change for the better, or look at what you need to do to make your relationship happier. Remember, it's a two-way street. Both people need to give 50-50. If you are single, this card is letting you know a new partner is about to come into your life. Don't be scared. You deserve to have a happy, equal, fulfilling partnership. I do deserve that, and so do you. We all do. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. What's this next card say? Focusing on children. This came to be read twice, so it really wanted to be read. I don't know if it's about me, other than I keep getting told that I need to go to the library and start reading books to children, and I have not done it. Okay, so pregnancy, birth, adoption. I would probably adopt some children as well as kitties if I was financially independent. Let's see what this card has to say. Focus on children. EF. You know, I had 2 foster kids living with me when my son was little. They were brother and sister. Their parents divorced, and neither parent wanted the responsibility of the children. So one of the brothers and the little sister came to live with me for a while. Those were some very difficult times, because what happened was he was in jail. He was in juvie jail, juvenile jail. And the only way he could get out was if I took responsibility for him, because the judge would not let his mother release him, because it was under her care that he ended up in there. So the judge released him to my care, and oh my God, that was some serious responsibility. That's a long, sad story, but I'm not going to share it. Let's focus on this. A blend of cultures, religions, and histories have merged to make Jamaica a country known for its magic, spirituality, and music. The distinct spirituality that emerged in Jamaica was a response to the harsh reality of slavery and displacement. Religion in Jamaica can combine African and Christian elements, have no separation between the divine and the earthly, and speak out against oppression. I like that. Above all, the importance of family shines through. Children are often cared for by the extended family, and there are many traditions around pregnancy and birth. Spiritual traditions have evolved to help the people of Jamaica reclaim their ancestral connections while growing a proud and unified cultural identity. Very cool. The ancestors speak, and what was it, last September or something, that Jamaica got hit really hard by a hurricane, like almost flattened right out. Yeah. Jamaica always gets, there's always something for those poor people. Ancestors speak. Babies, pregnancy, and children are being highlighted for you when this card appears. You may have been considering conceiving, fostering, or adopting a child. This card is giving you a heads up to let you know that there is a child who wants to come to you and your family. This child doesn't have to be your biological child. It could be a niece, nephew, adopted child, stepchild, or foster child. Divinatory meaning. If you already have children or grandchildren, this card is a reminder for you to connect with them and spend more time with your family. If you already have children or grandchildren, this card is a reminder for you to connect with them and spend more time with your family. Well, I talk to my son all the time, so this might be for you. They really do heal people and bring family members together in a positive way. Look at the children in your life and be thankful for the amazing gift they are to you, and they are beautiful, wonderful gifts. I can't imagine my life without my son. If you have children who have passed away, this card confirms that they are safe, they are happy, and they are still around sometimes. Sometimes you probably can feel them. They just want to, it's just a nudge saying, I'm okay. They love you very much. Sometimes people have a contract not to live a long life. It's hard. Okay, so that's very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, so, I'll think about that, how it can relate to me, but I'm feeling like it's really an answer to somebody else. Connect with animals, and I do connect with animals, and I want to connect to them more. Animal spirit guides, healing, past pets. The Sami, S-A-M-I, Sami, of the Nordic countries were originally nomads. During the summer, they lived in teepee-like tents known as katas, which could easily be moved as they traveled with their animals. In the winter, sturdier peat huts kept them warm. The Sami originally hunted wild reindeer for food and raw materials, but over time learned how to tame, manage, and keep reindeer in herds. Domesticated reindeer were used for milking. I didn't know that. Transportation, and to attract wild reindeer when they were hunting. Clever. Family groups called SIDA, S-I-I-D-A, shared resources. The fishing families lived in more permanent communities whereas the Sami, who lived off the land hunting and breeding reindeer, usually lived a more nomadic life. Between winter grazing in the forest and summer pastures high in the mountains, they traveled hundreds of miles with their tame reindeer. Many of these traditions continue in new generations of Sami in Finland, Norway, Sweden, and Russia. Okay. I'm always drinking tea. I put a little bit too much pepper in my tea and woo. You have a natural connection with animals, and I do. Do you? They're drawn to your energy and trust you. Yes. You have a gift for communicating with and healing all kinds of animals, including fish and birds. You may have been thinking about working with animals, adopting a rescue animal. I'm not thinking about it. It's what I'm doing. I have a kitty colony that I feed every day. There's eight cats in my colony, and then there's 2 more that just kind of run around wild, but they come to eat. Not with my cats, but across the street, because my cats won't let them, don't want to share the food with them. You may have been thinking about working with animals, adopting a rescue animal. I would love to just bring them home, but I can't bring them to this home because I can't have animals here. Volunteering at an animal shelter or looking after injured wildlife. If you already work with animals or have pets of your own, this card is confirmation that you are on the right track. Okay, thank you. Keep up the great work you're doing with animals. Divinatory meaning. This card may bring a message from a beloved pet that has passed away. Try to see or sense your beloved pet. You may feel heat or tingling on your body or feel your pet's presence around you. Your pet wants you to know it is happy, and I do have a broken heart about a dog that I couldn't keep, and I'm still kind of tore up about it. Her name was Miko, and she was my dog and my son's dog. My son's name is Micah. Our dog's name is Miko. And I didn't really know how to properly take care of a dog, like getting her spayed and all that. And it just turned into a big mess with my neighbors. The little boys that lived in my neighborhood would come. We had a fence. They would come and they would throw rocks at her and make her bark and get angry at them and stuff. Oh, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And then we moved to New Hampshire, from Wyoming to New Hampshire, and I couldn't take her with me. So I dropped her off at the pound, and I cried and I cried and I cried. And I just felt so bad, so guilty. And my son cried. That was his dog. He trained her to play hide and seek. He would make her stay, he'd go hide, and she'd come find him. Of course she could find him, right? But he trained her to stay until he called for her. He was just a little boy, like 4 or 5. when he taught her how to do that. Anyway, so I think this card is to help me forgive myself for dropping her off at the pound. Oh. It wasn't a kill shelter. It wasn't a, they didn't kill animals. They worked really hard to get dogs adopted. So you may feel heat or tingling on your body or feel your pet's presence around you. Your pet wants you to know it's happy, that it loves you very much, and is still around you and your family. This may also be a sign that your animal spirit guides are trying to get in touch with you. Pay attention to any animals you're drawn to or that keep appearing for you, as this may be a clue to who your animal spirit guide is. Your animal spirit guide will always be with you. It will give you physical warnings like an animal instinct when you need to pay attention or to be alert. Try to connect with your animal spirit guide today. Last time I tried to connect to my animal spirit guide, it turned out to be the moon. But I'm sensing that the moon is my spirit guide, but not my animal spirit guide. Like my grandmother is my spirit guide, and my friend Shara is my spirit guide. The moon is my guide also. I get sensings from it. I sense things from it. Feelings, emotions, thoughts. So it sounds like I need to connect with my animal spirit guide. Okay. So you too, right? This is not just about me. This is about you too. But when I'm reading these cards, I think about how does it apply to me. If I was doing this live, which I hope to be doing live whenever freaking YouTube lets me, whenever I get enough likes and follows, then I would like to interact with my followers. I think that would be so much fun. Okay, so that's it for that deck. Now let's see what this next deck has for us. We're going into 37 minutes, and if you've watched my videos, you know that it's so hard to upload these videos when they get, you know, on up to 45, 50 minutes. So this is the 7, the lucky number 7 deck. That's pretty cool. Okay, spirit guides, guardian angel, what message do you have for me and for the collective? A grand symphony. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know how many cards I'm going to pull, but hopefully not too many. They keep going sideways. Like this card wants to be read. I think it was this one. Spirit of gratitude, and I did gratitude today. Not doing it enough. The power of purpose. This just fell out. Power of purpose. Is that all? beyond the ordinary. Oh my God, 4 cards. Yeah, this is probably going to be a 2-part video, you guys. Since we're already into 48 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and do part 2. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to upload. If I did these on a laptop, then it would upload much faster and easier. So, I love you guys. May you be blessed, and may your path be open, and may you realize what your path is. And hopefully these readings are helping you. Please watch part 2 and continue with this reading that's for the collective. And if you've already been watching this, it's probably for you. Okay. See you on the next video.